All right. Hi, I'm Giovanni Hall Art. I'm just going to be working on my Emma drawing. Been a busy week, but I have a little time today to just try to finish up the sketching of it and the pose. So let's get into it. Drawing Emma from Legends, Pokemon Legends ZA. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Also listen to a little podcast.
Deep
That's cool.
voice me.
Okay. I won't.
So, how deep can you take your voice?
Probably right about in here.
Like below audio frequency levels?
I don't know if it's that deep.
Let me see. I haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
I'm Morpheus.
No. I'm Morpheus.
Why
That's
can't
good.
I be Morpheus?
Because you're not. Because I am.
That's crazy.
This is Star Talk. Neil deGrasse Tyson here, your personal astrophysicist. And today, we are joining a one-on-one exclusive conversation with someone whom I'm proud to call my friend, Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence.
Neil. How are
deep.
you, man?
Welcome.
Thank
to
you.
Star
This
Talk.
is so great. Thank you for having me,
Oh,
man.
my God.
I'm so excited to be here.
This is your first time back at the Hayden Planetarium?
I haven't been to the Hayden Planetarium since I was a boy, probably.
Oh, my gosh.
Walked by many times. But
Yeah, because when I was a boy, I came by and it was like, I'm doing this for life.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah. I wanted to live here too, but I wasn't that good in science. I liked it, but I wasn't that good.
Wait a minute, you told me your mama taught science.
My mama was a science teacher. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so then
yeah.
how'd that square out?
Well, I found this other little thing that I was good at.
Oh, this little thing.
You know, that little acting
This
thing,
little
the little play acting
little
thing. And it kind of worked out for me, so.
You know, kind of worked out.
Kind of
you
worked out,
think?
yeah. Yeah.
So I just look at your catalog.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's not just deep, but it's broad. And
you.
I'm looking at it and I'm saying, if I were an actor, that's kind of how I'd want to be.
Oh, man, thanks.
Because as an actor, you act this way and act that way and act this other way.
Yeah.
And if you're always doing the same thing, that's not acting.
It's not as much fun. I mean, it's fun for some people. Some people, like, they do the thing, they find the thing, it works for them,
find
they
the
do
niche,
that.
yeah.
It's cool. For me, I'm a kind of a curious person.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in stuff that I don't know and learning about stuff that I don't know. So,
By the way, that curiosity most of us lose in childhood. And as an adult, you get comfortable.
yes, sure.
Yeah.
But as an actor, it's good to have that kind of curiosity because you never know what kind of part you're going to play.
Right.
If you're looking for something different every time, like I am.
Plus, you want people to, if you're not always in control of what role
Right.
is offered.
Exactly.
And you want to at least give the options.
Yes,
to
yes.
those,
and you want to keep learning. I mean, I want to keep learning. So
Yeah.
my curiosity has just drove me to.
I'm just looking at this.
do
You,
it.
how many people know you were in Apocalypse Now?
A few people.
Okay.
I'd say a few people. know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had a bit role in Apocalypse Now.
I was one of the 4 guys on a boat heading upriver with Martin Sheen to go and assassinate Marlon Brando's character.
Right. You were one of the young
I was a
soldiers,
young sailor on this boat.
sailor on the boat.
Yeah.
And I remember you I don't know if you confided in me, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a little late now that you were like underage at the time. How old were
Yeah,
you?
so I auditioned for the movie. I was 14 years old. I got the part. They asked me how old I was in the interview. I lied and said I was 16. They knew that I was lying, but they just hired me anyway. It wasn't like my lie convinced them to hire me. It wasn't that. You know, a lot of guys, if you go back and you see these documentaries about World War I, you discover that there were many boys, 16, 17, who enlisted, who lied about their age, and they were conscripted anyway, and they went
so
to
they
war.
could fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were 14, lied and told them you were 16, and you were playing an 18-year-old,
And I was playing a 17-year-old.
17-year-old.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that was Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now,
and-
1976,
No,
1977.
And, you know, Boys in the Hood, John
Yes.
Wick.
John
oh, my
Wick.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's just fun, mindless entertainment. for me.
Right, yeah,
Just
yeah.
John Wick.
Yeah, style above content.
Yeah.
Fighting,
Yeah, I'd love
fighting.
me some good fighting,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's all good.
And, you know, even I've forgotten you in I'm Blackish. Oh my
Blackish,
gosh.
yep, as the grandfather,
The
as Pops.
the grumpy grandpa.
Yeah, grumpy grandfather, Pops. That was fun.
Yeah.
CSI, where I played a scientist.
Yes.
Television, Pee Wee's Playhouse, where I played the cowboy, Curtis
I forgot
Cowboy
about
Curtis.
that.
Yeah.
Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, Pee Wee's Playhouse. Yeah.
Man.
Good fun.
So what I thought was broad and diverse wasn't even the full story.
Not quite.
Okay.
No.
All right. So you played a scientist on CSI. Were you the guy in the morgue?
No, I was not the guy in the morgue. I basically replaced William Peterson. When William Peterson, who was the bug man, left,
Okay.
my guy came in. I was a guy named Ray Langston, who was a pathologist.
So which CSI was this in the pantheon of CSIs?
It was in the original CSI, which took place in Vegas.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
Season 9, 10, and 11.
You must know CSI ended up, it became so successful as a force of attraction for people who might want to become scientists.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And at least anecdotally, there were chemistry professors say, why are all these women now in the class that weren't there?
normally
and
have
answer,
been
I saw scientists on CSI. Because they were real people portrayed.
Right.
With real social lives, personal lives.
Yes, exactly.
They were not just the
they weren't
scientists
just
in the
nerds
lab,
and brainiacs.
the nerd lab scientists that give me the answer and let's have the real people move on.
Right. They made science sexy.
They were the real people.
Yeah.
And CSI created a museum exhibit.
That's
I
true.
know. That's right. They did.
Yes.
They did.
That is 100% true. I remember watching CSI, and I was like, this is actually pretty cool. I always like science and stuff, but I just remember when CSI was really taking off, a lot of people all of a sudden wanted to be like crime scene investigators and all that stuff, which is awesome. No hate on that. So yeah, it's true. Not sure how popular it is now, but yeah, good stuff.
It made science sexy.
Yes.
It was the way they shot it. And what I used to always tell people about the show was, they were like, oh, you're the star of the show. I was like, no, I'm not the star of the show. I'm like, the crime that they're solving with the scientific method is the star of the show.
Yes, there it is.
That's the star of the
Science reigns supreme.
Absolutely.
In every
episode.
Every
Yep.
episode. So,
Can you please just hear me out?
No, all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and in the end, nobody uses them.
Monday.com is the one you'll actually love to use. It lets you set up your workflows yourself. No admin, no long approval process. You're in charge.
I don't have time to set up workflows.
That's fine. Monday also has a ton of templates you can choose from, so you can be up and running in no time.
It's both flexible and standardized. Sounds too good to be true.
You know that llamas are biologically incapable of lying.
How would I know that?
Anyway, did you see the dashboards? They update in real time from your team's day to day, so you're always in control.
No freaking way. I don't have to put the data in myself?
Are you for real? Monday.com handles all the boring stuff, so you can focus on what really matters.
But what if we're not compatible?
It fits any type of work: marketing, sales, HR, llamas, and there's a free trial, so what's the harm?
You know what? I'm ready to fall in love again. Thanks, Talking Llama.
You don't remember my name, do you?
Of course I do.
Monday.com, the first work platform you'll love to use.
Can you guys see her? Can anyone see Elsie?
Eve to me is basically
That's crazy.
freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy. Or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is Eve. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it. I would describe myself as a kind of a freedom fighter. My very first character was a Minotaur character because they just seemed like the coolest, you know, most brutal people, and I was like, I want to be that guy. I started out doing the missions in high sec, and I want to be on the side of the people who are.
Was that your only time a scientist?
No, my other time as a scientist was in a film called Contagion that came out in 2009.
Ooh.
I played the head
How
of
did
the
I miss
director
that
of the
one?
CDC.
Nice.
So it was all about, you know, tracking down potential pandemics that were going to happen. And we had a guy who recently passed on, a guy named Elliot, who was the head of the CDC, and that was his job. And every day he'd be on the set and he'd be like, look at this, look what we're tracking in Bolivia, look at what we're tracking in Africa.
As
Look
an
at what we're-"
advisor.
Yeah.
Yes,
And he would be like, we're tracking this
Yes.
in this country. We're tracking this disease in this country. And it was fascinating. And then, of course, when COVID happened, it was like
There it is.
it was like they had lifted everything from the movie and it was actually happening in real life.
I visited the CDC for my very first time just a couple of months ago.
Oh, wow.
And they took me deep into the.
Did they?
Yeah, so into what was basically like the situation. Plus, no, I saw this vial of Legionnaire's disease fluid. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like
man.
this is what they study this.
Yes.
And so I went into the room, and as an astro person,
Mm-hmm.
the only analog I have to this is Mission Control.
Okay.
Okay, all
Right.
these desks in arcs
Mm-hmm.
and a huge wall, and it's a screen of the world.
Right.
That's
And
crazy.
at every country, there's data.
There's data
coming in.
Yeah.
What disease is there? What's getting tracked? How many people have the disease? How many people have died from the
And
disease?
potentially what it will do if it gets out.
All of this is there.
Yes. But thank God for them.
Yeah,
Thank
no.
goodness that they
it's-
exist, that
And their
organizations
hearts
like
in
that
it. This
exist.
is
And
they
yes,
they
and
care.
they care. They care.
They care.
Yeah.
So, scientist twice.
Two
Okay,
scientists.
let me say I'm a little disappointed given how many movies you've made.
Okay.
Okay, you got to come through for
But
me
I've
now.
done a lot of science fiction, though, Neil.
Oh yes! Oh
mean,
my gosh!
I did a little.
I looked at the list, and I'm embarrassed to say, I've seen like only I got to go on a
You got to have a
Fishburne
Fishburne night.
binge.
You got to have a Fishburne night. Where
yeah,
you get the movies, you line them up.
I'm going to do a Fishburne
You
binge.
get your menu, you line up your menu.
We got to do
You
a
know.
Fishburne binge
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And The Signal.
The Signal.
The
Yes,
Signal.
2017.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's
That was a great one. I played not quite a scientist in that, but a guy in a hazmat suit.
okay.
So it kind of qualifies.
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon, Search and
Passengers.
Rescue, Passengers,
Contagion.
Contagion,
The Colony.
The Colony.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Predators. What was that?
Predators was part of the Predator franchise.
Okay.
So it was.
That wasn't
the-
Predator 3, was
no,
it?
no. It was like 4 or something.
Okay.
Basically, the premise was the Predator collected a group of really, really bad human beings and dropped them on this planet, which is basically the Predator's hunting ground. So it's like
So
a
they-
convict.
So
and
they
a serial
selected them
killer.
to be bad already.
They just selected
so
them to
none
be
of us
bad.
would miss them. I guess.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is where the Predators go to practice their hunting.
wow.
It was Adrian Brody, myself, Mahershala Ali, Alicia Braga, Topher.
That would have been
Grace.
early for Mahershala Ali, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was. It
'Cause
was
I love
early.
everything he's in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was early for Mahershala, myself, Walton Goggins,
Okay.
and of course Denny Trejo.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty
All
cool
right,
movie. I
put
gotta
it back
say.
on my list.
Yeah, Predators.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Four. I didn't
Fantastic Four. I voiced
No,
the
you
Silver
weren't.
Surfer.
Know you... Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then of course this little thing I did called The Matrix.
the
Just little,
freaking Matrix.
that little movie. You know,
The Matrix.
Yeah, you know. I don't know who saw
I
that.
can't even
movie.
look at my notes anymore because you just distracted me. The Matrix.
The
That's
Matrix.
my single favorite movie of all time.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if you're ready to see what I want to show you, Neil, but
Don't try to out deep voice me.
okay.
All
I
right,
won't.
let's try it.
Okay.
Okay. I want to hear you do as best you can.
Yeah.
This is Star Talk.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is Star Talk.
No, you're trying too hard there.
Oh,
It's gotta
you
come
don't
just out of
try?
you.
You need it. That wasn't naturalistic?
No, you were forcing that. Let me.
This is Star Talk.
I'm Morpheus.
No. I'm Morpheus.
Why can't I be Morpheus?
Because you're not. Because I am.
You know, we just lost.
James Earl
James
Jones.
Earl
The
Jones.
great James Earl Jones.
So I only barely met him. I was at a premiere
Mhm.
of on Golden Pond with him playing opposite Felicia Rashad.
Right.
And but Darth Vader. I mean,
Vader.
come on,
Yeah.
Luke. I am your father. Let me hear.
Overestimate the power of your technological terror.
Let me hear Luke. I am your father. Go.
No, Luke. I am your father.
All right.
Look into search your feelings. You know it to be true.
CNN hasn't been the same ever since they stopped using his voice.
No,
for
I'm
that.
so like
They're using all the correspondence. It's like, don't you understand?
Exactly. I would love that gig.
No, I want the gig.
You want that gig?
No, I don't want you to have the gig.
We might have to fight about it now.
No, you'll lose.
Okay, you ready? You ready? Let's try it.
Here we go.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's audition. This is our audition for CNN. Ready?
Replacing James
replace
Earl.
James Earl.
Do I have Marmy go first?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
absolutely.
This is CNN.
That's not bad. It's actually pretty good.
Oh.
This is CNN.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that sounded a little more authoritative. All right, let me go. Let me try again.
All right, go ahead.
Because you hit the syllable sharp there.
This is my wheelhouse, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Come on.
This is CNN.
Nice. This is CNN.
You got the little breath at the end.
You know what I mean?
I could put some breath in too.
You could put some breath in.
This is CNN.
All right, you got it. I'm gonna I acquiesce. It's your gig. You want it, you got it.
I need to do. This is EA Sports now. Oh.
So, how deep can you take your voice? Have you
Probably right about in here.
like below audio frequency levels?
I don't think it's I don't think it's
Sub 20 hertz.
I don't know if it's that deep.
With
but-
20 to 20,000, that's the traditional range.
Yeah, actually, I just put it through a thing. I go to the studio and they put it through a thing and it comes
they'll
out.
take it down.
Yeah, and it
Take
sounds like
down.
Evil Alien.
Let me see. I haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
And now, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh no.
What's going on here?
Come on, baby.
Okay, so now if you can do that voice, then it looks like Morgan Freeman got all the God jobs.
Yeah, he did. He did get all the Almighties.
The Almighties.
He got all the everlastings and the Almighties. Yeah.
Okay, so
But you got the cosmos. though.
yeah,
You
'cause
got the
You can't have a
cosmos.
pipsqueak voice coming out of the universe.
No, you can't.
That doesn't work.
No. It's like Burning Bush. Gotta be down here.
You gotta be. It's just a bias we have.
Yeah, it does.
Suppose God's voice was, "Hi, everybody."
Exactly.
There's no reason why it couldn't be high pitched.
Hi, I love you so much. I
That's
love
crazy.
you. All of you are my children. and I
Extra
love
likes,
you so
appreciate
much.
that.
No one would believe it.
They would
Feel
just
free to
like,
follow
okay. All right.
the updates.
I'm of the generation that remembers when TikTok was just a sound that a clock made. It seems like every day there's a new streaming service to join, and half the time I forget that I'm even signed up for them. Well, thanks to our sponsors at Rocket Money, you can now stay on top of your finances and track exactly what you're paying for. That's right. With Rocket Money, you can cancel subscriptions, lower your bills, and frankly, manage your money better. Rocket Money may even be able to help you cancel your unwanted subscriptions with just a few taps. The Rocket Money app and its premium features have helped its customers save over $500 million in cancelled subscriptions, automatically scanning your bills to find savings and even helping to negotiate your bills for you, from internet service to cable and phone bills. To save more and spend less, join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money by visiting rocketmoney.com/StarTalk or by clicking the link in the description to get started for free today. Now, back to the show.
All right, let's keep this going.
GoDaddy has the perfect hosting plan for any website, from low-cost shared hosting to your own virtual server. Every plan comes with a 99.9% uptime guarantee, along with a free domain name and 24/7 support. No wonder we're the world's #1 web host. Unlock your online potential today with GoDaddy.
Gotta fix this here. Why is it so? Oh,
Let me take you to the map.
Cassie,
with the Matrix.
Let's go.
So one of the reasons why it's my favorite film is other than one little bit where the science, they play loose with the science.
Right.
Okay. By the way, I don't mind that, provided a story is internally consistent. That's the big Comic-Con rule, really.
Ah, okay.
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 It's not whether it's real science or not.
Right.
But if you're going to have a rule that operates in your story, stick with it.
Yeah, if you set up the rules of the world,
I'm perfectly happy.
you have to abide by those rules.
Correct.
Sure.
And that's what any video game is.
That's right.
That's
Any story.
Any
story in any medium.
Actually, it's any story in any medium.
Yeah.
That I agree.
Yeah.
And so it did it so well. And it was such a fantasy adventure and good and evil, and I don't know, it was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
And so just my kudos to the Wachowskis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a brilliant idea and a brilliant execution of a brilliant
So
idea.
apparently, rumor tells that Will Smith's agent was not convinced by the story enough to have him
play Neo.
Okay. And so
I'm so glad it's not Will Smith.
what
though.
about the story intrigued you?
Because
Moved to Australia for 5 months
for,
or whatever.
for 2 years.
Oh, 2
Basically.
years, yeah.
Basically, I mean, we were there for 3 years doing all 3 movies.
Okay.
Essentially, what drew my interest in it was...
So it wasn't too weird for you. See, I don't know what this is.
I understood it.
Oh, so
I
maybe
understood it
Will
when I
Smith's
read
people
it.
couldn't
Here's the thing.
cross that.
There was a guy, one of the main producers on it, so obviously Joel Silver was one of the producers. There's another guy named Lorenzo Bonaventura who was one of the producers. And he was, I think, the guy who was like showing this to the studio executives, to the people who make the decisions. And a lot of the
What do
story
you call
is
the shirts or the jackets?
the suits, the whatever.
The suits.
So the executives, right? And many of them were, the story is that many of them just didn't get it. They were like, we don't understand this. And what I've heard is that Lorenzo's response to that was, don't worry, no one under 30 understands it anyway.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So I was 34, 35 or something when I read it. And it was the most original thing I'd ever read. That didn't mean that everyone was going to get it. That didn't mean that everybody was going to understand it. That's what my experience with Apocalypse Now had taught me, because when I made Apocalypse Now in the 1970s, it was the most expensive movie ever made. It was the most ambitious movie ever made during that period of time. Marlon Brando was in the movie, and Martin Sheen was in the movie, and it was about the Vietnam War, and it was exciting, and John Milius wrote the screenplay, and all these wonderful elements, but the movie commercially did not do well. It was a critical success, but it was not a commercial success. So I had learned that even though something on the page or as a concept is brilliant, that doesn't mean it's going to translate with an audience, particularly an American audience. One never knows. The American audience
It's fickle.
is mercurial, man. It's, you know. So I just knew that it was the most original thing that I had ever read, and I understood it, I got it, and I wanted to be a part of it. And the timing just so happened that the way that it all sort of came together, we shot the movie in 1998. The movie came out in 1999. The internet was born in 1998, essentially. Cell phones became a reality in 1999.
Just the digital world.
The digital world.
Descended on everyone.
On everyone. And essentially what the story is and why it resonates with everybody all over the planet, and it did at that time, is because it's the old myth told in a digital format. And we were right.
So it had
at the
deep
birth-
resonance.
Yeah, we were right at the birth of the digital age.
Okay. And so, but is that rumor true that Will Smith turned it down?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've heard that before, but
Yeah,
I
you've
don't
heard
know.
that.
I've never really sat down with Will and
Yeah.
asked him about it.
Yeah,
you know.
okay. Because that when I heard that, I said, how does an actor know what role you should or shouldn't take?
Well,
You know,
it
just
depends on who you are and, you know, what
if you're true to
your thing
yourself, it
is.
doesn't even matter. You just
It doesn't.
be true to yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's anybody's guess. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I've never sat down and asked Will about it.
Okay. Can I share with you all my religious observations? Of it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Catholic, religious Christian Catholic observations.
As you are a Catholic.
Well, I was
You were
raised one,
raised
but
Catholic, right? Okay.
that
Please. Yes.
My doubts
Yes.
descended early.
Yeah, well, a religion rifled with doubt.
Yeah, but I'm still fascinated by the fact that there's such a thing as religion in the world
Mm-hmm.
and billions of people
Practice.
practice it, right?
Yeah.
That intrigues me as an educator.
Right,
Because
right.
something is attracting them. What is it and why? And you're this religion over here because that was the religion of your parents.
Right.
And you're sure your religion is the one true religion in the world. But so are these people, are just as sure as you are.
Everyone.
And will go to war on that.
Historically, a
Yes,
fact.
historically, correct.
Yes.
So that's why religion intrigues me. So in the Matrix, so first, Neo, that's an anagram of
The one.
the one. You had to dip your head at the one.
The one.
You can't non-act that
No.
expression.
No.
The one.
The one.
So that's the one.
Right.
All right. He's the savior.
Right.
All right. So now watch.
The Christ.
Yeah. Okay. So now
Buddha.
watch. Early in the film, he wakes up from his
Right.
and there's someone knocking at the door, and apparently he hacked something for them,
Right.
and is about to give them. And so he says, "Wait a minute." He goes back, rummages through a thing,
Right.
gives him a
Isn't it
disc,
saying, right.
and the guy says, "Thanks,
Right.
okay, you're my savior. You're my regular
Yeah.
Jesus Christ."
Yeah. You're my
That's-
own personal Jesus Christ.
That's a script line.
That's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right there. Okay. But let's not stop there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we keep going. There's the part where he gets brought into the Nebuchadnezzar
Mm-hmm.
for the first time. So he's still wrapped and looking around. And there's
Joe Pants.
Joey Pants.
Yeah, Joey Pants. Yeah.
Pantaleano.
Pantaleano.
And he's there and he's just looking. And then that character, Cypher, is startled. And he says, "Oh, you scared the bejesus out of me."
Yeah, that's two.
Okay, so hang on.
That's two, yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Who betrays
Oh,
the group?
sorry.
Cypher.
Cypher.
Do you make
Yes.
our?
He betrayed.
He's
Who?
the Judas.
Who? He's
Hello,
Judas.
welcome.
Yeah, he's the Judas. Yeah.
He's Judas.
Yeah.
After the bejesus was scared out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't have Jesus
He
in him.
doesn't have Jesus in him.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, let me keep going.
Keep going.
Okay.
If you can.
I'm-
Because you think you know the movie better than I do.
Well,
And you might.
I don't know.
You might. Let's go.
Here's the difference.
Let's go.
It's my favorite movie, and you've made 100 movies.
Right.
So.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So then, everyone sort of decides that he's the one.
He's the one.
Right. When he's like pulling Trinity up.
Oh,
from
yes.
the
Yeah,
helicopter
yeah.
as it comes.
Yeah.
He is the one.
I told you
Agreed.
he is the one.
He is the one.
Do you believe it now, Trinity?
That was good. I don't know what it means to compliment you on exactly imitating what you were paid to do in a movie. And I would say, hey, you should be that character. But
Too late. Already been done.
no, but the weird thing is, you're not imitating that character. You were that character.
Yes. Yeah.
Even that.
Yes.
Yes. So let's fast forward towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
He gets shot point blank
Right.
by Smith.
Yes. Yes. Right. Yes.
Then he
He
drops.
drops.
He keeps firing into him.
Yes.
Okay? Look, just, all right. Do you know how many bullets he put in him?
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
I will tell you.
Tell me.
Okay? It requires a little bit extrapolation.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Do the bullets you see,
Mm-hmm.
it's like 4 bullets point blank to the chest.
Okay.
At that point, we go back to the Nebuchadnezzar,
Hello, welcome,
and you
welcome.
see his body,
yes.
responding.
Right.
Okay? But what if you track the rate that bullets are being fired
Yeah.
and continue them into that scene?
Mm-hmm.
Then we come out of the scene, and there's a few more bullets that you observe.
Right.
That's 14 bullets.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
There are 14 stations of the cross
I didn't
in
know
a
that.
Catholic church.
I didn't know that.
Now, for non-Catholics out there, in every church, Catholic church, typically in the pillars that surround the main open area
Yeah.
from the side areas, mounted facing inward, are 14 drawings, paintings, relief
Got it.
maps of the 14. They're called stages of the cross.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they're key moments in
the life.
Jesus' life, and it's an early movie, really.
Oh.
The word movie doesn't even exist.
Exactly.
Right, but a
But
sequence.
it's visual.
It's a visual sequencing.
representation.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's all of it, and it's
Interesting.
he's tried under Pontius Pilate. He carries the cross. He's put up on the cross.
Oh,
he dies on the cross.
yeah,
okay?
yeah, got it.
So it's all that. You can look it up on any,
Okay,
you
14
can find
stages
them.
of the cross.
Yes.
14 bullets.
Now.
Interesting.
And he dies.
Right.
Then he's resurrected.
Resurrected, right there.
It comes back more powerful than ever before.
That's right.
Is that not Jesus?
That's Jesus all time.
Joining the side of God.
That's Jesus all day.
All day.
Yeah.
All day, all night.
Day. So who's Trinity?
Well, okay, so we got it like...
In the Catholic...
That would have to be Mary Magdalene.
Okay.
But I'm thinking... Let me not go that far.
She does take him to a sex club. That's where they meet. At the sex club.
Was that a sex club?
That's a sex club.
No.
Yes.
They were just dancing.
No, it's a sex club. If you look behind and you look deep in the background, they didn't allow them to show all of that, but it's a sex club.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mary Magdalene, right there.
And who's Morpheus? In the Christ mythology.
I know. I'm trying to.
He's the Baptist.
John the Baptist?
He's John the Baptist.
Oh, because John the Baptist knows Jesus is coming.
Yes, he knows who he is.
And sets everything up.
And he's been looking for him.
Yeah, he's been looking for him.
And when he meets him, he goes, I'm supposed to be baptized by you.
I like to work fast, and switching between all my work apps was slowing me down. With ClickUp, all my work is in one place. My docs, tasks, calendar, and even my team's chat is seamlessly connected so we can work efficiently. If you want to finish your work faster, you should get ClickUp. Create your workspace for free. Do it. What are you waiting for?
So that's who Morpheus is in the Christ mythology.
In the Christ.
But there's also mythology, Greek mythology.
Tell me.
There's, Morpheus is the Lord of Dream. He's the god of dream.
All right.
From Greek mythology, right? Persephone, who's in the second or third movie, who's played by Monica Bellucci. The Oracle is Greek.
Yes, that's an actual oracle.
The Oracle is Greek.
Yeah.
Right?
Too bad we lost her before the second film.
Yeah.
She was really a strong character.
Niobe.
There's an element on the periodic table called niobium.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
I didn't know that.
Because there's something about the colors that were sort of iridescent and radiant.
Okay.
And it's something about in the Greek legend,
right?
Niobe. I don't know the full story, but it borrowed that from Greek legend.
Right.
Niobium.
So there's the Osiris. There's the Nebuchadnezzar, which is also biblical.
Yes, of course. It's also the size of a very large bottle of wine.
Ah.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
You tend to find it only in Champagne because that's when it's
kingly.
a party.
It's kingly.
Yeah, it's kingly. It's a party for 30 people.
30 people.
And you just lean the bottle forward.
Okay.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Is the size of a bottle of wine.
So there's the Gnosis. There's the Osiris.
Okay, so
Persephone.
I don't want to say mashup because that might undersell it. It's drawing from,
but it's drawing from
deep.
all these traditions. It draws from Western tradition, spiritually, religiously, and Eastern tradition, spiritually, and philosophically as well.
Especially.
Yeah,
because scenes are not just simple scenes. You have to think about them.
No,
what's going on here? And why?
Right. Like when I saw the film for the first time, I had forgotten about all of that because we had to train so hard to get the physical stuff right.
Oh, yeah.
That I forgot about all of the philosophy and all of the sort of religious
But you come in and film
tenets
your scene and go back to the trailer.
It's not. No, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. It was a year of work, but so much of it was physical, and we had to work so hard to do that that I really forgot about the stuff that's in the dialogue. Like my favorite stuff is in that first encounter I have with him, and I'm asking him, "Do you know why you're here?"
You didn't say that right. Do you know why you're here? See,
and this is what has brought you to me, and that whole thing about, do you know what the Matrix is? And I go, it's all around us. You can feel it. when you go to church and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's my favorite stuff because it's it's really cryptic and it's really
And
scary
ethereal.
and very scary.
And you have to deliver it that way. Otherwise, it's just a line.
Yeah, it's just a line. But,
yeah, you have to live
that's some of
inside
my,
that
and
line.
I had forgotten about all that stuff that's in it, and
Okay.
even the stuff with like Joe Pants and the agents when he's talking to them, and he's
Oh,
having
welcome,
dinner.
welcome.
Oh yes,
He's having
Thanks for the
a
likes.
steak.
Appreciate
that's
that.
very that's
So
Feel
that's
free to like and
almost
follow the
ASMR.
updates.
Okay,
Be
because
posting the finished artwork
he's
soon.
he's eating the
Just
steak.
cleaning it up.
And he's eating it, and he's like, "I know this steak isn't real,
Yeah, but my mind
and I don't care."
is telling me it's real. So we have a deal.
Oh yeah. And I don't want to remember nothing, nothing.
You
All
put me
that
back
stuff
in my
is-
body. Right.
All that stuff is just, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Every so that's the religious line through it, and no one doesn't love the idea of a savior. I mean, this is
That's right.
and a plausible savior, right? He didn't show
Right.
up as Superman.
No.
Right?
No.
He had to find it in himself.
Exactly.
Just the way the Oracle had required of
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So that's why it's your favorite movie, because it reminds you of Jesus?
No. No,
Thanks for the follow.
I
Appreciate that.
respect storytelling.
Right.
And the stories that have outlived civilizations.
And the story of the Christ is indeed
That's there.
a powerful
That's
story.
there. It's very
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful. So there's all of that. And then there's a few more things. Okay. They tossed in. It was a little bit, they stapled it on when the Oracle says, oh, watch out for that glass. And he says, what glass?
Oh, yeah.
And he turns around and it drops.
And he drops
and
it,
she
yeah.
says, that glass.
Yeah.
Now here's going to be eating your craw. Would you have done it if I didn't?
If you did, exactly.
Okay, it's one of these future, trying to avoid the future, make that future happen.
Sure.
So I thought that was unnecessary because the movie was already deep. And and that was almost cliche sci-fi time, future prediction.
Sure.
I thought the movie was above that, but fine.
Okay. I liked it. I thought it was clever because of what they did, the way they set it up with the know thyself sign.
Oh,
above.
yeah, right.
And they set it up with that. And also that she's grandma and she's baking cookies.
Yeah, no, it was a full...
Her baking cookies, and she's in the projects. Like
Yes.
she lives in the projects.
Those are the I don't know if people know that those are the projects.
But
did they have projects in Australia?
Well, we weren't supposed to be in Australia.
No.
It takes place in a modern city.
Yeah, I think ostensibly Chicago.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I only know that because I have the original script.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And, And so it's the L going
It's
by.
the L. Yeah.
And
they wanted to shoot it there, but
and the
unfortunately couldn't do it.
Heart of the city.
Heart of the city.
Heart of the city.
Heart of the city.
Hotel.
Yes.
And Wabash Avenue.
And Wabash.
That's-
Wabash, yeah.
Wabash
Exactly.
is a main street in
Exactly.
Chicago.
Exactly.
And that's an explicitly stated street.
Yes.
No, but I'm saying,
Yes.
where did you guys get the projects in Australia to film in?
Oh, there was all location. It wasn't location. That wasn't a location. That was a soundstage.
Oh, just set that up.
Yeah.
Okay, very well done.
Yeah.
That felt like the projects.
It did.
Okay,
It did.
'cause I grew up in projects, and that
Yeah, it felt
mine were
like the
middle income projects, so
Yeah.
there were fewer junkies.
Yeah. No, but it felt like the projects. I mean, it really did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
They got that.
Yeah, they got it right.
And a couple of things. By
What
the
did you
way,
think about the spoon?
I'm getting there. That was my next thing.
Sorry.
Sorry. So I give a public talk, one of which you attended.
Yeah.
I think you attended it. One of them is called "An Astrophysicist Goes to the Movies."
Yes.
And
Yes.
I show clips.
Yeah.
And then I analyze the clip.
Yeah.
Okay. And The Matrix has a dozen clips. I don't put them all in one thing because it's scientifically themed, not movie
Themed, right.
Right. So I have a section on optics. Okay. With the spoon.
Yes.
One side is convex, one side is concave.
Right.
You slurp out of the concave side.
Yes.
Concave, convex.
Yes.
If you look into a spoon, on the convex side,
right,
you are distorted but right side up. If you look on the concave side,
it's upside down.
You are upside down, and that was accurately captured in the frickin'
film.
movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
The science was right.
The optics of that
The
science.
optics of the science was right. Yeah.
That was good.
That was cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then the kid saying, do not
try to move the. Do not try to bend the spoon.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
Instead, bend yourself around the spoon.
Yeah.
I said, that's good. That's good.
No, it's genius, man.
No, it's good.
It's genius.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Now, here's another thing. I let it go because everyone does it, but I'm telling you that in almost every movie where they show people crazily brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, that's the point of the movie.
Right.
Because they're brilliant.
Right.
Like Phenomenon, for example, with John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Right.
Which I've never seen that film.
Okay.
So
it's worth,
it's
Saturday
worth taking a look
afternoon
at.
if you're at home.
Cool.
He gets hit by lightning, and he was just a regular guy.
Right.
Even partly mocked for not being smart.
Oh.
And then he
wakes up and he's...
Yeah. Well, after he's hit by lightning, and Robert Duvall is in that as the person studying his new abilities.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, the point is, he says, name me 10 mammals or something. You want it in alphabetical order? And then he goes through the whole alphabet.
Right.
All right? So, yes, a really brilliant, smart person would do that.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that. But in almost all these cases, they start moving stuff with their
minds.
With their minds.
Yes.
And it's like, there's no evidence that smart people can move stuff. You just figure things out faster or better.
Okay. Right.
I'll give you that. But you start moving things.
Right.
And then there was Lucy. Did you see Lucy?
I remember
You had to
Lucy.
see Lucy.
Yeah, I saw Lucy.
Okay, Morgan Freeman was in that.
Fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she starts using more of her mind, changes her hair color as she's walking down the street.
Right.
Stops bullets. You got to be in the Matrix to stop bullets.
Right.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyhow, the hopefuls who were waiting in line to see the Oracle.
Potentials.
Yeah, the potentials. Yeah. So they were doing things.
Yeah, the one kid was moving the blocks.
The
and all
blocks in the
thing.
air. Yeah. So okay, fine.
All right.
Fine.
It's a nice visual. It's kind of cool.
Also, the Oracle is establishing that Trinity's in love with him.
Right.
And he's oblivious to that. Okay. I was kind of oblivious to that too. I mean, I'm just, guys are just generally stupid, about these things. So, and she says, you're not too smart either.
Not too bright.
Not too bright.
I don't wonder what she sees in you. Who? Not too bright either. Huh? Yeah, it's great. It's really cool.
Yeah. Because given the choice, you'll have Morpheus in one hand and Trinity in the other. And, so I think it was brilliantly acted by Keanu Reeves, where he's in the car and they're driving, and he said, good sushi.
I used to have noodles. I used to eat noodles there. I used to eat there. Good noodles, really good noodles.
Really good noodles.
Yeah.
And he says, none of that's real? And I'm inside of him feeling this.
He goes, I can't go back, can I?
Right. This is...
He's like, well, even if you could...
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the hardest choices because so many of us... I mean, that's another thing. Forget all the religious, mythological sentiment.
Right.
It's, what do you value more? Cypher said, put me back in my body.
Right.
I don't want...
I don't want to know anything.
I don't want to know anything. But... I'm a scientist and I'm curious. I
welcome to the streamer,
know
buddy.
The truth,
right?
Because there's some chance, some hope that you can do something about the truth.
Feel free to follow and see the
with
updates when I finish the artwork.
If it's all just a delusion,
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
I don't know that I want that to be.
I'm gonna design her jacket.
Let me tell you my
rough.
one.
I need to work on her
issue.
jacket.
Right.
I only have one.
The only one thing that scientifically just rubs you the wrong way.
Rubs me the wrong way, and the rest of the movie was so brilliantly done. I'm giving it a hall pass.
My man. Hall pass on the Matrix.
Here's your hall pass.
That's what's up.
All right. So, you've got the scene where you are describing to Neo where he is. There's a chair there.
The
easy
construct.
chair.
We're in the construct.
We're in the construct.
Right.
And it's white everywhere.
Right.
And brilliantly done, and there's no echo.
Right.
That was perfectly done. All right. You describe to him that the machines are using humans
as batteries.
As batteries.
As a power source.
As a power source.
Are you a small business? Get customized insurance for as little as $19 per month. Trusted by over 500,000 Canadian businesses. Get a free quote at zensurance.com.
I gotta draw this jacket.
And there's some other language in there just to flesh out that scenario.
Right.
Here's a problem. In the laws of thermodynamics, if you have a certain amount of energy here and you turn it into another kind of energy, for example, There's chemical energy in gasoline.
Right.
You put that in your car, it turns it into kinetic energy to move your car.
Mm-hmm.
You ingest food, which is chemical energy, and you keep your body at body temperature, even though it's colder outside. When you're comfortable 72 degrees, your body is still maintaining 98 degrees.
Inside.
If you put anything outside at 98 degrees, it'll go down to 72 degrees. Even though you're saying that's a really comfortable, your body's actively maintaining your body temperature. That takes energy.
Right.
Your body's moving, you're running,
Right.
you're acting. That takes energy.
Right.
Okay? It turns out, anytime you convert energy from one form to another, you don't get 100% of it.
You don't get 100%.
No, you get like, at best, 90%. Your car, I forgot the numbers, the efficiency's grown over the years. Car might
Thanks for
get
the lights. Appreciate
30%
that.
of the energy of the gas to have you move forward.
Got it.
You know where the rest goes? Into heat. That's why the engine gets hot.
Got it.
Of a combustion engine car.
Okay.
We just take it for granted. Of course it's going to get hot. Wait a minute, that's energy I wanted to use to go forward. That's miles per gallon wasted as heat. That's what happens when you convert from one form of energy
to another
form of energy. Okay. So now the laws of
Thanks for the
thermodynamics
follow.
dictate
Appreciate that.
that it's not 100%. You don't get 100% of your energy. All right. Here are the machines using humans as a form of energy. I can tell you how much energy we radiate. Okay. We, depending on how big you are, all right, if you're exercising or not in that moment, typically between 80 and 100 watts.
Okay.
Okay. 80 or 100 watt light bulb. That's how much. That's what we are. So you used a battery, and that's fine, rather than a bulb.
Yeah.
The same idea.
Yeah.
Same idea. That's not what matters here.
Right.
Okay. We are an energy source for the machines. They're tapping our 100 watts. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Where do we get our 100 watts from? They're feeding us.
They're feeding us.
They're feeding us.
Right.
Whatever they're feeding us, feed themselves with that.
Oh, wow.
Bypass the literal middleman.
Yeah, the middleman. Why?
You don't need the middleman at all.
Right. Okay.
You don't feed humans, have them generate energy, and then have that energy generate the machine.
Okay.
Well, what are you doing?
Okay.
They didn't study physics.
Probably not.
But then there wouldn't be a movie.
There wouldn't be a great movie.
You just have the Smiths
there'd be like
with no people.
There'd be just like a movie that you watch and you never get those 2 hours back again, and you don't have the memories, and you don't have the appreciation and the cultural, significance.
It was
of the
so
picture.
worthy of a hall pass.
Yeah,
I
it is.
gladly
It really
signed
is.
it.
It really
gladly
is.
signed it over.
The idea that human beings are batteries is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a cool, and
it's a
it's
cool
true.
idea.
And it's true. Speaking of hall passes, I was once principal for the day at a middle school in the Bronx.
Oh, goodness.
There was a program where they bring you in and you'd see how the public schools are run and this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell them. I snuck out the pad, the principal's pad that says principal on the top.
Yeah.
I still have it in my. Don't tell anybody.
Won't tell you.
That's got to be the
secret is
most
safe with
powerful
me.
thing.
Safe with me. Safe with me.
The principal's notepad.
Exactly.
Right. So I can, if I sign a hall
That's
pass,
crazy.
it's
It's all
legit.
good.
Welcome,
It's all good.
Joshua.
It's
How are
all
you
good.
today?
Cool.
So I let
Thanks for
that
the
one
likes.
fly.
Appreciate that.
That's
That was
good, man.
But
Well,
it
thanks.
was a
Here's some
brilliantly
cleanup
delivered
work.
scene with the battery. You don't say
Mm.
Duracell,
You know
but
me.
we all know what the
Sunday
copper
late
top
night drive.
is.
Exactly.
And that was very well done.
And then one
Let's just
character
work on her
refers to him as
jacket.
Copper Top in the
Yes,
movie.
yes,
Yeah.
derogatorily, yeah.
Yeah.
So the film raised a point.
Thanks
early
everyone
on.
for the likes. Appreciate
It's
that.
early. By the way, just so you know, there's someone generally credited with advancing the idea that we could be living in a matrix. His name is Nick Bostrom.
Okay.
And those who are
Trying
into
to fill her
dumpster diving,
jacket.
we have him as a guest on an earlier episode
interesting.
of
Okay.
Star Talk. He's an Oxford philosopher.
Right.
And you can hypothesize that if we have the ability to create a world in a computer, and the characters in that world think they have free will, then how do you know you're not one of those characters that are created?
Right.
Now, if they have free will and they invent computers and they want game time, they might create a computer world within their computers.
Right.
And if they think they have free will,
And they could do the same thing.
and it's that all
Ad
the way
infinitum.
down.
Yeah, just all the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so if you close your eyes and throw a dart,
Mm.
I mean, I'm simplifying his argument, but this is the essence of it. Close your eyes and throw a dart. Which universe are you most likely to hit? one of these simulated universes or the one real one that started them all? And so that's a terrifying prospect.
That's a frightening question.
Frightening question that the Matrix sits in the middle of.
Yeah.
In the middle. And so my best rebuttal to that was, by the way, the last universe has to evolve to get computers and program and all right. We currently do not have the ability or the computing power to create a perfect world where people think they have free will. We don't have that ability yet.
No, we don't.
Well, if we don't have
Thanks
that
for the
ability
follow, guys. Appreciate that.
we're not any of the ones in the middle that do have that ability.
Nope.
New Balderson Mature and Smoked Havarti. Bold, buttery, Canadian made.
Ronald's jacket is so weird. But that's kind of working.
So we're either the last one, the last simulated universe that hasn't gotten there yet, or we're the original universe that hasn't gotten there yet.
Logic tells you that, yeah.
So we go from the odds are like 99.999% chance we are to 1 in 2.
Okay.
That's how I got out of this one.
That's pretty good.
That made me feel
That's
better.
very clever.
Feel a little better about that.
That's very clever. I was just talking about like the phones and virtual lives that people are living online.
Oh,
that's what I was like.
Oh, that's like not you. You think so?
So it's
you
not
become your own avatar.
Yeah, people are having. I mean, people are living virtual lives on their phones and on their computers, and they create
That's
these
very
avatars
true.
for themselves, and post and look at me and all that, and it feels like the life that they live on their device is more important than their life here and now in the real
Reminds me
world.
of Chris Rock, who said, "Anytime you meet someone, it's not really them; it's their representative. It's the person they want you to think they are. And online does that better than anything.
Yes, it allows you to sort of present what you wish people to think of you and the way you want people to perceive you.
So is this our first step? Will we one day step into that character?
I don't
and
know.
you become your online character?
I don't know. Here's what I think, though. I did this
Wait,
show.
it can happen. Let's say you're dying, and we say we can upload your consciousness and
this
have
is-
you occupy all these spaces you
Yes,
have established online.
Exactly. So I did a science thing, this thing called Year Million. Have you seen this thing?
No.
All right, so
Year Million.
Yeah, it's a limited series. It was about 4 episodes, and it's all about the singularity. You've heard of the
Yes, of
singularity?
course, we have.
So it's the hypothesis is the singularity, and when that's going to happen, and when it all becomes sentient, and ultimately what will happen is we will evolve to this point where we integrate with the technology.
Okay.
And that thing you just described about being able to upload your consciousness
right.
into a matrix is kind of, but
that'll happen way sooner than the year million.
Well, according to this show and the science behind the show, I wasn't responsible for the science. I'm just the narrator. The singularity, this event, is not as close as we think, and it's not as far as we think either.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's
I'm
the
just
basic
saying,
premise.
150 years ago, we were in horse and buggy.
Yes.
And now we have rovers on Mars. Okay.
Right.
So,
but what's happening here is what's important,
all right.
not what's happening out there. Because I mean, even to get out there, we don't have the infrastructure to do that yet.
No, not yet.
And that's going to take a long time to figure that out.
Wait, so straighten me out. The Matrix was when you're not in reality. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So when you're in the Matrix, most people, as they say, you take out her garbage.
Yeah, you go to church.
You go to church.
You go to work.
You go to work.
Yeah.
But
you can feel it.
Yes. So who in the movie are only the hackers the one who felt it? The ones with great computing power?
No.
Would everyone have felt it?
I would like to think that everyone felt it, but not everyone paid attention. In other words, most people chose to ignore the feeling.
Okay.
And then there were certain people who couldn't ignore the feeling.
There it is.
Oh,
Because
thanks for the likes. Appreciate that.
I
And
wake
the follow.
up and I have these feelings.
Uh-oh. Something getting ready to happen, man.
No. So I wonder more often than I should. Why is it that I wake up every day as myself? How come I don't wake up as another person? Why am I consistently myself every day? And then I wondered, is that even true? Do I actually wake up as different people every day, thinking I was always that person? And why am I having these thoughts?
You should have been an actor, man. Because then that wouldn't bother you. You could just wake up and be, you wake up and be whoever you wanted to be that day.
I saw your one-man show.
I feel like Tiny Tim today.
I saw your one-man show downtown at the Perlman Center.
Yeah,
and it was a series of skits, and you were completely different characters in every skit. The different characters, the different tonalities, different body gestures. Yeah. Acting is not just did you deliver the line right.
No.
Did your body participate in the delivering of the line?
It's it's the storytelling thing, it's the characterization thing, it's the physicality thing. But essentially, that show was the thing I've been working on forever and ever. And
just congratulations on that.
Thank you. And it's just those 5 characters that I do plus myself as an adult and as a child and as a younger man and all that. But thank you for coming to see it.
Yeah, no, that was good. It was good.
It was beautiful.
So, there's so many great actors where you part the curtains, and somewhere in there, they've done Shakespeare.
Yes.
Right? And you were Othello.
Yes, I did Shakespeare. I did Othello on screen with Kenneth Branagh.
Oh. Yeah, he's a big Shakespeare guy.
He's a great Shakespeare actor.
That's his thing.
And Irene Jacob. Yeah, back in 1995.
Yeah, okay. The street cred, Shakespeare cred.
I got a little shake.
Welcome.
I can shake it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was great fun. I haven't done it live, which is one of the things I hope to do in the future. In fact, I'm engaged to do it at the Perlman. I'm engaged to do King Lear at the Perlman sometime in the near future. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
That's an important.
We're working on some more, but this is pretty much the rough.
Some say it's arguably one of the greatest plays ever written.
For me, it's up there, just for the messaging.
Right.
Yeah, that it is.
It's powerful.
For me, Shakespeare, the challenge is, here's this very awkward sentence to anyone's modern ears.
Sure.
And you got to deliver it like that's exactly what you would have said in that moment.
In that moment, at that time.
And that's hard.
Well, he's a better poet than we will ever be actors.
Ooh.
So
wait, pause. I gotta. Okay.
I have to credit. I have to
catch up with that sentence.
No, I just have to credit that with Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh said that to me when we were doing Othello.
Okay.
He said, Shakespeare is a better poet than we will ever be actors. It gave me something to take comfort in, and it allowed me to relax, and not try. Like, I'm never going to be as great an actor as Shakespeare was a writer.
Okay.
I don't have to try to do that.
Okay.
All I need to do really is be mindful and surrender to the language and try to speak the language with as much ease and dexterity as possible.
I like surrender to the language. I like that. I was in the Oregon I attended the Oregon Shakespeare Festival.
Oh, yes.
Up in Ashland, Oregon, just recently.
I've never been.
Oh my gosh. The whole culture is embedded in the town. And I saw Coriolanus for the very first time.
Oh, I just saw it in London with David Oyelowo.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. It's one of the most violent things ever written.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, except their version, now this sounds like, they're just trying to be woke.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? Their version was played by women and non-binary actors.
Wonderful.
But all women.
Yeah,
okay?
Okay.
And you say, well, why are they doing that? What's the point of that? Here's why. When you see guys being violent, you say, they're just guys being violent.
Right.
You see a woman threatening to slit someone's throat, our acculturalization says that's especially violent. Because women don't go running around threatening each other with knives and swords, and it's not a thing in our culture and in our literature. When you see women do it, it brought the violence to a whole other level that I think I would have missed. Otherwise, if it was just
unless you were in a woman's prison.
Unless in a woman's prison. Okay, you say that like you've been.
I haven't, but I'm assuming.
No, okay. Yeah, no. So it was it took me to, now it just took 5 minutes to adjust to it, but then it's like every act of violence was more violent because of that. So people just exploring ways to get out of a story things that you wouldn't otherwise know.
Right.
What's this with you and the American Academy of Arts
I
and
was
Sciences?
made a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences last year.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I was so honored. I was so surprised. My friend David Anderson, who is a scientist who's in Pasadena, California, nominated me, and then...
That was a dig, because I didn't...
Because you didn't. Because my friend Neil deGrasse Tyson didn't, and then my other friend...
So was that a dig? I don't know.
Francis Ford Coppola was the other person who seconded my nomination.
So of course you'd know him, because he directed...
He directed Apocalypse Now, and Rumblefish, and Cotton Club, and One from the Heart. And
these are all your movies you're in?
Right.
Okay.
I was in One from the Heart, but I got cut out of it, thank God. I was mercifully cut out of it. And then a movie called Gardens of Stone, which is the only time I ever worked with James Earl Jones, the late, great James Earl Jones. And then most recently, Megalopolis.
Oh, that's on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen previews.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen previews.
It's really beautiful.
So I sort of know Coppola, Francis Ford. We met a couple of times, just overlapping paths, and his film, The Conversation, is second just below The Matrix as to my favorite.
That's, wow.
It's a very tight, brilliant story.
But really cerebral also.
And cerebral, yes, I'm
really
there.
cerebral.
Plus, I
and
identify
also,
with the main character who is himself geeky and a little socially awkward.
Socially awkward, but also in a world of his own.
Yes.
And very, very much isolated.
Yes, that's what part of, back then, with you were geeky, you were isolated in your geekdom.
Right.
Now we all found each other at Comic-Con, but back then, that was not how it happened.
But then he also has this reach, this power that allows him to sort of enter into other people's worlds and their lives as well.
That's a way to say that. I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, he came to one of my public talks and he gifted me one of his wines.
Oh,
yeah. I think
beautiful.
he acquired the Inglenook Vineyards and it became Coppola and he's done some other things.
Yeah,
might have sold it since then. Niebaum, Niebaum.
Yeah.
So I had a little overlap with him, but otherwise.
No, he's an incredible man, and
he was nominated you.
He nominated me for the American Academy, but he's really the guy that's responsible for me becoming the kind of artist that I am.
Wow.
My exposure, the things that he exposed me to, and the way in which he trained me, and the way in which I worked with him is really kind of how I've managed to do what I do.
When your dog hears the call of the wild, have the right fuel to answer. Blue Wilderness Chicken, with 30% more protein than Purina Pro Plan chicken, is formulated to give your dog the energy they need to take on the wild with you. Blue Wilderness, stay wild.
At Vistaprint, we print signs so people can see your brand up close. But we also print signs so that people can see your business here, see it here, and see it here, so you stand out. Even when they're way back here. Get 20% off signs and banners at Vistaprint.ca.
So let me tell people how we first met.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I'm filming Cosmos in the desert in New Mexico, which has a lot of tax incentives for movies. So there's a whole movie industry
and sci-fi lore kind of hovering in around the culture. Am I not allowed to say that? Did I say something? I'm sorry, but am I not allowed to talk about?
Did you visit Area 51 while you were there?
I did not.
Well, then who were you to talk about?
I'm just saying.
I visited Area 51.
I'm just saying it's lore. It's like
I visited
culture.
Area 51.
Well, I did a story about it on History's Greatest Mysteries, I'll have you know. Matter of fact, 2 episodes were dedicated to Area 51.
Okay.
And the Roswell incident.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you visit Roswell, the lamp posts have green alien lampshades on them.
Oh no!
Alien heads.
Oh, that's so tiki.
Once you go there, there's no turning back.
It's so kitsch.
It's built into the economy of the city.
Gotta go.
You gotta keep pumping.
So
that.
back to the real story.
Oh, sorry. So I'm there, and our cinematographer is Bill Pope.
Bill Pope.
And I say, Bill, what other work have you done? Oh, well, I filmed The Matrix. It was like, can I touch you?
Right.
And so I couldn't stop talking about The Matrix with him. Then I was wondering, can I get to do that in the Cosmos? What can he do?
A little bullet time in the Cosmos.
Do some bullet time. Surely you got something up your sleeve where I can do something cool.
Right.
But then I'd learned, I'd forgotten how, that you were filming
The Signal.
The Signal, not too far in the nearby city.
Yeah, in Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque, yes, because I was outside of town and near Santa Fe. And the point is, but then I I forgot. Then I connected with you.
Bill Pope connected us somehow.
Okay, but I brought you back.
Yeah.
And then you hadn't seen him in a while.
I hadn't seen him in years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Years.
So there was like time out on the set of Cosmos.
Yep.
And the three of us just boogied down for a bit. Yeah, that was fun.
And there was a beautiful sort of rainstorm that was approaching the studio where you guys were shooting.
Yeah, what's fun is because you have vistas to the horizon, you see the rainstorm kick up the dust.
We could see it coming.
Yes.
And it was like something out of a movie.
And then you see the coloration of the sky, the pinks and the blues.
Yes.
Then you're reminded, this is where Georgia O'Keeffe, where do you think she got her colors from?
Exactly.
It was her life, her
fantastic. Yeah.
her skies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I'm delighted that we've been friends since then.
Me too, man. Because again, I've always been interested in science and astronomy and the future and what it's going to look like, and obviously science fiction.
Yes, clearly. Yes.
So to have befriended you and to learn so much stuff from you, you know, even when we're not sitting down, like just the fact that you came back with Cosmos, because I watched Cosmos as a child with Sagan.
Carl Sagan,
right?
yeah.
We both watched that as children.
Yeah.
It was so inspiring to think of not just the world, but the cosmos in that larger sense.
What it did was it wasn't just a separate subject that you study and then return back to your home base. It folded it in to not only your knowledge base, but your state of mind.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It opened your mind to the possibilities.
In a way that you can't even think of that series as a documentary. We need a different word for it because it's,
absolutely
right. Because a documentary. Well, let me sit down and let me watch this
When
documentary.
I come up with the word, I'll let you know.
Please.
And if you come up with a better one, then you can have the CNN gig.
Horse trading on the deep voice.
And this
Thanks for a follow.
has
Appreciate
been
that.
Star Talk.
Okay, and then say, as always, I bid you to keep looking up. Okay, go.
And as always, I bid you to keep looking up.
All right. Good.
That's a wrap.
Help sneeze-proof your cold season. Get emergency ready.
The holidays can be a lot, but with your new Dell PC with Intel inside, you
Where does all the energy and matter come from to create the new universes? What would happen if the Milky Way galaxy stopped rotating?
I'm glad I'd never got through that many in my whole life.
To whomsoever it may concern. All right, what do you think you just like? What do you think this is? Science Friday?
Cosmic Queries. Galactic Gumbo.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is Star Talk. Neil deGrasse Tyson, your personal astrophysicist. This is going to be a Cosmic Queries grab bag. And whenever you hear that, you know who's sitting next to me. Chuck Nice.
Hey, that's right. What's up, Neil?
All right.
Grab bag, baby.
Grab bag, baby.
That's right. Used to be. I liked it when we were Galactic Gumbo.
Okay.
You know, I don't know why we. You know, because you know that's
I never know what the hell you're saying.
That's what it should be. Yeah, I love it.
Plus, Gumbo kind of left menus. You don't see it much anymore.
You don't see Gumbo a lot. I'm going to New Orleans next week, and
well, give me a full report.
Yeah,
because the first time I had it, it's like, why are there 100 things in my soup?
That's Gumbo in a nutshell.
All right. So, what you got?
This is Jordan Senerth. Greetings, Dr. Tyson and unnamed co-host, hopefully Lord Nice.
All right.
All right. Jordan from Boston here. I understand an object's mass to be the sum of its invariant mass, rest energy, and its momentum.
Yes.
A photon, because it has no mass, must then be pure movement, momentum, or energy. Okay. Here's my question. Oh, okay, good. You have one. He says, thought he was just showing off.
Yeah, that's a little bit of that too, but that's fine.
But
nothing wrong with showing off if you got it.
He says,
if you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah. He says, are the gluon and the graviton then pure something else energy?
Well, so the graviton is the particle version of a gravitational wave.
Right.
It's not been detected. It's presumed to exist if you look at it from a quantum gravity worldview.
Okay.
Okay. And the gluon is the mediating force of baryons and quarks within the nucleus of the atom. So gluons hold the quarks together.
Right.
And
Glue.
It's how you can get two protons that close to each. Think about it. They have the same charge.
Right.
Like charges, what?
They should be popping off.
Exactly. Like charges repel. And so that is repelling from the electromagnetic force.
Right.
But if you get them close enough, the strong nuclear force, which is brought to you by the gluon, the strong nuclear force is stronger than their urge to separate.
Okay.
And it keeps them
Thanks
together.
for the follow.
So
Appreciate
what
that.
we're asking here is can we think about the graviton and the gluon in the way we think of as a photon? See, think of a photon as pure energy, whereas the graviton is not.
Right.
That would be a particle.
It'd be a particle.
Yeah, and same with the gluon.
Right.
So we're stuck with the on suffix to the word, making you think that they would be the same thing.
Right.
But regardless, there's a mass equivalent of the graviton and the gluon.
Right.
You can always, even if it's just energy, you can figure out how much mass equivalent that is using what equation?
E equals mc squared.
Thank you. Other than the gluon and the graviton being particles and the photon being energy,
right?
I don't know what other distinctions to make there. What else you got?
All right, this is Chuck Betlatch or Betlock. He says, "Hello, Star Talk team. I understand that anything with a mass also has gravity. Can a small mass, such as a CO2 molecule, orbit a larger mass, such as a person?" So he has localized gravity down to like objects.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Okay.
However, many particles have their own, when they're in a gas, they have their own motion commensurate with the temperature of that gas.
Right.
All right. So for many gases, their motion is so high that they would just escape the system. That's why the moon has no gas to speak of.
Right.
Okay?
I mean, except on Taco Tuesdays. Sorry. I had to do it. I am so sorry. I know that was
Thank you for
terrible.
that
was terrible.
It's just a rough sketch. We're gonna clean it up, fix up some more.
Terrible.
We're just getting the rough drawing down.
But
I
if you
think
were
we're
to
gonna end
isolate
here
a
for
molecule,
today.
Right.
then the answer is yes, it could orbit you.
We're gonna finish up,
You just
clean up,
give
get
it
it
the
all
right
tight.
speed at the
All right, everybody. Hey, hello, Soggy Soy. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here for tonight. It's gonna save and back up my file. So yeah, so you guys want to see the finished artwork? Feel free to follow, like, and follow for the updates. And I'm gonna clean this up and tighten it down and clean up the line artwork. And when I fix up everything, then I'll do a final painting and drawing. Then I'll post the artwork. There will be alternate versions of this drawing. Yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to follow. And as always, I'm Javine Hall Art, and you can follow me on Instagram, Blue Sky, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, and Patreon for more exclusive stuff. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks for the follow, Soggy Soy, and everyone else who follows Dark Sun and everyone else. All right, see you guys in the next one.